And urgent care fills the gap between primary care and emergency department, because you can see a physicians right away, and you don't pay by far as much as you would pay in an emergency department. And like 99% of the reasons why people would need to see a doctor are not life-threatening injuries and illnesses, and we all can treat them.
Just 2 weeks ago, our daughter wasn't feeling well. It turned out it was strep throat, if you can imagine. She's only 9. So when I called the doctor's office, they suggested, because it was 4 o'clock or something and they are ready to get out of there at 4:30 or 5 or whatever it is, they suggested coming here. Now, I've been here before. I love Doctors Express, and that was no problem at all. And so we brought her in. I don't know, 45 minutes later or something, we were out. She had gotten the test for it, confirmed they had it, prescribed some medication. Dr. Childers, I think it is, was fantastic, really related nicely with her, and there was a comfort level there that was pretty awesome to see as a father.
It is more affordable to go to an urgent care than definitely an emergency room. And there are a lot of reports that show that 80% of the cases that go to the emergency room, actually they don't need to go, the patients don't need to be seen in an emergency room. They can go to an urgent care and get the services in an urgent care setting.
I hurt my foot after hours on a Friday, and I didn't know whether it was broken or not, and I knew that they would be open here, so I came here.
I think there are a lot of things that set Doctors Express urgent care apart from an emergency room. Number one is the waiting times. The actual care and compassion that patients receive the minute they walk through our doors. We truly care. Not that emergency rooms don't care, but emergency rooms were there for a specific reason, and those are for traumas. We're for the people that either can't get in to see their primary care physician, don't have a primary care physician, or just need to be seen right now for things like sprains or cuts, things that you aren't sure where to go. Are you going to the emergency room? Your primary care can't see you. Do you want to wait 8 hours at emergency room to get a couple of stitches? We fill that gap in amazingly well.
The experience was great. We've actually been here 3 times. My daughter plays ice hockey, and they were all sports-related issues. So we came 2 times for a trauma issue, and then 1 time for a sports physical. And the last time was that sports physical. When we walked in, we had the exact same doctor who helped her with a stress fracture in her leg from a track season. And he walked in and looked at my daughter and said, "Hey, how's your leg doing?" And it was just fantastic. So the rapport was great, the staff was great, wait times were quick, and it was just very efficient and convenient.
The thing I liked the best was the people were very friendly, and I was in 30 seconds, and they had my foot x-rayed, and 20 minutes later I was all done. No sitting in the lobby for half an hour or an hour, so it was quick.
But we try to keep the wait times between 10 and 20 minutes by adding more providers, by enhancing our operations. So we want to make sure that the patients, even if it's a high season, it's a flu season, that they are not waiting more than 20 minutes in our waiting room.
The absolute most rewarding part of my job is my patient contact. I get to see patients from the time they walk in, and I get to take their vitals. I get to take their labs. I get to do their x-rays. I get to call them back. So I feel like I have patient contact from the minute they walk in until they leave. And that is something that is the most rewarding experience for me personally in my medical career. And I've had a lot of medical experience, but that is by far the best.
Whoever walks in here is searching for comfort and for relief. And it's always great to, see patients walking out happy with the service they got, with the encounter they had with the physician. And that's really most satisfying part of the business.
I will come back. I'm going to come back here for my flu shot.
Would I come back to Doctors Express? You bet. And I don't just say that to say that. I say it because I'm a satisfied customer. I think it's a need. Dr. Darius, I like to call him, really fills the need in the community there. And he does it by getting involved in the community, knows a lot of people. People know about Doctors Express now. They've been open for, what, a year and a half or something. There's a lot going on here. It's a great place. You bet I'll come back.